Have you ever heard of the term embezzlement? Or did you know that embezzlement was one of the most common crimes committed in businesses? Now, if you don't know what embezzlement is when a person trusts you with their property or, more commonly, money, and the person who is entrusted with it uses that for their own benefit, breaking your trust. Now, you may say, this sounds like larceny or maybe even robbery, but actually, no, because there is a big difference between the three. The difference is that larceny is taking somebody's property, and robbery is basically the same thing, but for it to be robbery, you have to use the infliction of fear or force to take that person's property, rather than embezzlement, which is when somebody trusts you and willingly gives you something to take care of. Statistics show that small businesses who are subject to this crime lose about 20 to $50 billion annually due to employee embezzlement. An example to help you understand a little bit better is, let's say I take my check to deposit at the bank. I give the bank teller my $1,000 check to deposit. And that bank teller decides to tell me they deposited my check, but actually they use that money for their own good. That is an example of embezzlement because I gave them legal possession to manage my property. And the moment that they take my property and use it for their own benefit, that is when embezzlement is committed. Or maybe even another corny example is, let's say I give my mom this brand new lipstick to take care of. And she goes behind my back and puts it on Marketplace and sells it for like $15 or whatever the case may be. That is also embezzlement because I entrusted her with my property and she's using it for her own benefit. She's going to sell it on Marketplace and keep the money for herself. So it doesn't really matter what the property is, if it's money or something you entrust somebody with. Once they use that stuff that you trusted them with for their own benefit, that is what embezzlement is. Now, depending on the severity of the amount or product that has been embezzled, it can range from a felony or a misdemeanor, depending on how bad it is. A misdemeanor can be imprisoned from 1 day up to a year, while a felony is one of the more serious ones where it's from 1 year and on. So take this as a lesson. Do not commit embezzlement, no matter if it's in a business or anywhere else. If somebody trusts you with their property to take care of or manage, do not use it for your own good because it has very, very harsh consequences, even though you may believe it or not.